And we're at this lovely lodge. It's called, I'll see if I can say it, El Divisadero Barrancas. And it's right on the edge of the cliff. And you look down, 4,000 feet, and you're looking into the Arroyo Olla de la Barranca. And it's very beautiful. It's like looking down into the Grand Canyon, and it's quite a thing. And well, as soon as we landed here, we went out and went for a walk, and we're climbing around out there with those beautiful trees that hang over the end. What is it? You see them in California at the Monterey Peninsula. It's those kind of trees. They're kind of like cedar trees, and they're twisted, Well, you're hanging on to those. Oh, look down there.
Yeah,
oh, boy. Bonsai trees, only large. Well, I have to tell you about the back to Presidio. No, to Chihuahua. Forget about Presidio. Back to Chihuahua. Anyway, the young ladies there, the newest fashion there, what they're all wearing, the young gals, they're wearing black boots that just come over the knee. And then they have tight skirts. And they're real short, way up high, and nice long earrings. And Ralph enjoyed the scenery very much there. He said to tell you all. Sorry you weren't here to see everything. Now, on to the train. Okay, the train was very, very nice. There was comfortable seats. They had wide windows. As you drove along, you could get up, walk around, and they had these parts of the train that you could walk out and stand and look. What are those called, Ralph? The ends of trains.
Observation deck.
Observation decks. And you're out in the air and you're looking, and it's much nicer there than inside. But then it gets pretty cool out there, so then you have to run back in to warm up a little bit. We were supposed to start at 7 o'clock. Well, first of all, we're waiting at the depot there. We're waiting there at 6:30, all standing there with our luggage. And Ralph gets a rumor going around. He's telling, pass this on, and tell him we're going to be late because there's a big landslide there. And we're all laughing. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Yeah, okay. So all at once, here comes Carlos, and he says, I have to tell you the bad news. There's a big landslide on the track, and we're all laughing, Oh, but it was true. It was true. He says, we will get to El Divisadero, but he says, I don't know if after that, how far we can go, if they have it cleaned up or not. He says, we had so much rain that it was terrible. So it wasn't. Anyway, we didn't start on the train at 7. We started past 8:30 because they had to grab the other people. See, they have 2 trains, and we had to incorporate the 2 trains. And due to that, we had to make many stops where people are getting off and getting on. And we were supposed to be like on a fast express one there. And so we got here 3 hours later than what we were supposed to. But nobody cared, We had a nice time on the train. It was okay. And every once in a while, our leader told us kind of wrong. He says, the breakfast is nothing. He says, go out, buy something, bring something with you for the train. He says, the breakfast is nothing. Well, the breakfast was really nice. They had a nice ham and cheese sandwich on a bun, and they had Jell-O, and they had a piece of cake there. It was fine, but we didn't know this. And we went out and we bought all kinds of things. We bought donuts and we bought cookies and anything. They didn't have a whole lot, and everything is sweet, but you had to get something. It was very hard to decide what to get. So we got all these things. We brought all these things along, and then here it is. We had a nice breakfast. But we forced ourselves to eat some of those things. It was amazing.